Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Thrilling scenes here too, so much in line with Atalanta's reputation as the great entertainers of Italian football. There's the whistle, and here we go. This easily the most keenly anticipated of today's games. He's in plenty of space here.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Perez. Musiala. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Kvaratskhelia. And the header! Tries to get it clear.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, we have a very exciting player here, Peter, in the shape of Kvaratskhelia. Someone who's shown amazing adaptability and versatility wherever he's gone. You often see him hugging that left touchline, and he just adores engaging fullbacks and taking them on, and he gets a thrill out of beating players, and this guy can have a great career.
Okay, interesting. Quarter of an hour played. Roberto Carlos. No, he's not getting past him there. That's really well cleared. Well, they can break here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing, certainly up for this one. Costa Curta writing himself into team folklore. It's career game number 500 for him today, Jim.
Well, what an amazing career he's had, Peter, and I'm sure this won't be the last significant landmark he'll surpass. I think when it comes to consistency, this guy has set the levels.
So we're up and running. Schneider. Now Costa Curta.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Costa Curta. Davids. Ribéry. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ruggeri.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Just eases him off the ball. Costa Curta. And it's Schneider. And he's been shifted off it. And the counter is on. Ruggeri. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the hit! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Schneider. Schneider. Now it's Thuram. Ferrari is there, and he can get that clear. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, smashing header! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which...
Ribéry! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, there's the clearance.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until...
And it's been given away. Ribéry. Terrific header! Goal, Milan! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. And it has to be said, an absolute gift. So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
DiMarco kept his eye on it, and he's there. Barella, he's got away. Thuram, big chance! He has done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Hernandez has it out wide and in space. Always onto this. He's picked his way through. Stood up well to him there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Cuadrado with the cross. Ferrari. And he's gone looking for safety. Chooses to go cross-field. Perez. Costa Curta. Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And he's forced to go back. Hernandez. Davids. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
DiMarco. It's a smartly directed ball. Hernandez has it in a wide position. Has a go! Ferrari.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Ribery. And Ribery! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Milan certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
He's chosen to go back. And it's half-time here. Reflections on the first half?
Milan are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Milan in control at half-time, 2-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Barella, who's set up 1 goal so far. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Thuram. Hernandez could try cutting inside here. Corner it is. Corner number 2 then. Tries a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Thuram just had too many bodies around him. He would have done remarkably well to score from there.
Davids gets across to intercept that. Cuadrado.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ferrari. And Ruggeri. And here's Thuram. Thuram! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Oh, good-looking ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Ribery. It's gone for a throw-in.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.113 spettatori.
Costa Curta. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Cuadrado. Some good work on the right flank here. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, good spread. And they win it back again. Ribery.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Cuadrado. Ferrari kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Costa Curta does well to get it back. Cuadrado aimed into... climbs up big! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, if you give him something to attack in the air, he's most likely to get there. It's what he does best.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Over to the left. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Rustic. He's going for goal! Oh my word, that is quite something! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Salernitana get themselves... chance for the header! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
He's in plenty of space here. It is a corner. Tries to get it clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Rustic. Pressure coming in from all directions. No, he's not getting past him there. Just 5 minutes remaining now. That's a good run down the left. Showing good feet.
Milan can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think. This is what good chemistry is all about.
Defending of the desperate variety. Milan have their third corner. Ferrari getting this one clear. No way through, so... And he's had a hit! And he has produced there the crispest of hits. So their fourth corner of the game. And that should get the job done. He is just caressing the ball. Davids. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for a... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And that gets things running. Anguissa, Politano in acres of space out wide. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Politano plays it short. Politano. Terrific header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Alessandro Costacurta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's current.
Can he put it away? Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Gol per il Milan. Ha segnato al 7° minuto numero 9.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Politano. And it's Ribery. This might spell danger. Great chance! And yes, it's there! 2-0 and in next to no time.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Into the middle, he rises! Perez can get it clear. Lukaku stood his ground strongly. Hernandez. Ribery. Milan are already cruising here. 2-0, a fabulous start. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And there's the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ramani. Milan have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. McTominay. Raspadori. Big header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Costa Curta. Forwards and with intent. Ribéry. Now it's Ribéry. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Pressing high and with purpose. Çalhanoğlu.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. Milan have their second corner now. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a decent clearance. Milan have their third corner. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Couldn't squeeze it through. Di Lorenzo. Oliveira. Now McTominay. Oliveira. Half an hour played now. Raspadori. Gilmour. Politano. And Di Lorenzo. Now it's McTominay. Schneider. Politano. Up he goes! He will be livid with himself. Hernandez. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And that interception was most necessary. Oh, that's well spotted. Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
McTominay. Real chance here! Well, that pass isn't the best. And he's cut it out. Bastoni gets it clear. Ramani. Schneider has created one goal already.
3 minuti di recupero.
Di Lorenzo. And here's Ribéry. Schneider. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And we've reached half-time. How would you review the first half?
Milan just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Milan sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Intenso nei dintorni dello stadio dopo la partita. Siate prudenti.
the second half gets underway. And it's Sneijder. Can he get onto this? Hernandez. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. Danger averted for now. Hernandez thinks one through. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And that has been cleared. In again.
Well played and well cleared. Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Di Lorenzo. Politano. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Lukaku. Raspadori. Great hit! Perez clears. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Perez. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it.
Ramani. Gilmour.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.950
60 minutes played. Politano. Ribery. Well seen. Saw that coming. It's a sweet ball, that. Cleared away. Great ball, and the shots! They've scored! Right back in the game! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Gilmour. Milan suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty, perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness, or this could get away from them.
Evair. Now it's Ribery. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Ribery. Ramani. And Di Lorenzo. Gilmour. Okafor.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
And that should get the job done. And that's been won straight back. Looking for the run.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Çalhanoğlu! It's off target and by quite a way.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 11.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Meret is there to clear. Anguissa. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Over to the other side. Kvaratskhelia. Oliveira. Gilmour. And Spinazzola. Raspadori has found the net here, of course. Spinazzola is in a really good position out wide. David Neres. Bastoni attempts a clearance.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 37.
The changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
He's got tall. And that's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Now it's Ribery. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Ramani.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Gilmour. That has not gone well. McTominay. David Neres. Aims beyond the defence. McTominay! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Evair claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think it comes down to one thing.
So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And we rise now for the Danish national anthem. So that's got things underway. Fiddles it through. It's a decent-looking cross. Real chance! And that is doing no harm at all. The unmistakable Daniel van Bouten.
One of those players that's been there, done it, got the T-shirt.
And perhaps that's his greatest strength, Jim, his experience.
Certainly one of them, Peter, although for me his all-round game is what impressed most. He's a credible goal threat too, both inside the box and from range.
Yeah, he's got one mighty shot on him. I think it's true to say he once burst a ball while taking a free kick.
I can actually imagine that.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's been shifted off it. Now he's off and running. Stood up well to him there. And it's Sané. Çalhanoğlu, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Jensen. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Mela. Well, that is one way to stop him. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Oh, that was vital.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Barcola. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Roberto Carlos. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Çalhanoğlu. Eriksson cuts out the pass. Eriksson.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's a key interception. Christensen. Oh, look at the space here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Hangs one in. Cleared away. Jensen. Eriksson. Sané providing an outlet on that flank. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Nilsson. Mela. Jensen.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, nicely intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Alexander-Arnold getting this one clear.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Jensen. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Aimed beyond the defence. He's in plenty of space here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared away. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Bouten. Beckenbauer. And Alexander-Arnold. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Eriksson. Vint.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And it's Eriksson. Oh, he's found support out wide. Eriksson. And the shot! And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Look, I think sometimes they're crossing for crossing's sake. It's percentage football. The more balls you get in the box, the likelier it is to score. Well, that's good to a point, but they also need an alternative.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So we're straight back. Got a shot away! Eriksson. Oh, good spread. Barcola. Cristiano Ronaldo. Sané. Barcelona claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. It's their second corner of the game. Højlund getting this one clear. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu plays... Up he goes! He scored!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
A 1-0 lead established.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half. Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Oh, that's a fine interception. He's chosen to go back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Denmark clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Çalhanoğlu.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Denmark choosing to make the first change.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack. Just change the rhythm up front.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Roberto Carlos deals with that comfortably. And here's Højlund. He's got away. Now the finish! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Çalhanoğlu. No, he's just misjudged that one. Çalhanoğlu unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pressing high and with purpose. Vestergaard. Højbjerg. Mæhle. He's had it taken off him. Sané. Oh, that's nice. Nelson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Vestergaard. And it's Højbjerg. Christensen. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into...
Oh, smashing header! Oh, what? There's the hit! And they've got rid. Denmark making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. Denmark merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Oh, shooting chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Alexander-Arnold fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space.
He rises! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Çalhanoğlu does really well to win the ball there. Mæhle.
4 minutos de descuento.
Now Bergkamp. We are into overtime. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that was a full-blooded header.
Çalhanoğlu instinctively knew that it was his best option. The planning beat the execution, though. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather...
In for a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
And please welcome
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, we're on the way. Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel van Bouten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Yes, he was, and to do that, you've got to be pretty handy. Lindelof. And he welcomes it in. Big header! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
And he's gone searching crossfield. Now it's Van Basten. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mbappe! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And through to the goalkeeper. And he's intervened well there. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Lindelof. Now he's off and running. And that has left him in a heap. Sweden have a free kick. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
No, that's been intercepted. So we're still where we started right now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Climbs up big! Goal, Sweden! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Isak demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Sweden are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Forsberg
is there, and he can get that clear.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter.
That's a quick free kick. Hernandez. And he goes cross-field. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He gets big! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Isak. Augustinsson. And here's Isak.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Forsberg, who does have an assist to his name. And here's Isak, and he's got the beating of his man. Shot could be on. Kulusevski! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Yamal carries the ball down the right. And here's Van Basten. Quality ball. Isak. Isak. Now it's Kulusevski. Forsberg. He's had it taken off him.
There will be one
Spread
minute at
neatly.
a time.
Oh, that's nice. And it's half-time here. Oh, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So off we go once more.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Mbappe. Hernandez looking to get on the end of this. Kraft. Gets his pass away. Decent hit! Kulusevski. Iniesta does well to stand firm and defend it. Kulusevski. Kraft. Augustinsson. Yamal has a look inside the box. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Hernandez gets it away. Now it's Forsberg. Forsberg. Muscular approach does pay off here.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Barcelona still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Now it's Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
The
He's quick to get it clear again.
72,306.
Forsberg. Isak. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
It's out for a goal kick. And he's quick to snatch it back. Yamal. And here's Van Basten.
Van Basten really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Mbappe. Hernandez looking to run onto it.
Barcelona are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Kulusevski. And he's managed to get free. Could go all the way here. Great chance! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Çalhanoğlu. Kulusevski. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Kulusevski. Kulusevski was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pass somewhat off target. Sweden choosing to make the first change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Goodmanson. That'll be a throw. Pinches it off him. And it's Iniesta. Over to the left. Can he latch on to this? And that is out of play. Çalhanoğlu. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Iniesta.
Barcelona have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
He won't be happy with that one. Mbappe. Van Basten. Oh, it's Van Basten.
There will be 1 minute
Defending of the desperate variety. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And as you can see, we've already started here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, Çalhanoğlu might just have something spectacular in store for us here, Jim.
Well, he certainly does have his share of memorable goals.
Oh, yes, he scored one, of course, on his debut for the Blue and Blacks of Milan, just 14 minutes in.
Certainly was a very promising start and a glimpse of what he would go on to do.
Not that he would have liked the fact that his new team was pipped to the title by his old one. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Alvedi, Ricardo Rodriguez. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Big header! Goal! Switzerland! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Roberto Carlos. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Granit Xhaka. And it's Xhaka. Well, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. Xhaka in acres of space out wide. Reader. He's got space in the area. That is ended up in no man's land.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, such a clever touch. Barcola. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Good running, strong and purposeful. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano. Great chance! Switzerland were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
And there's the hit! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Ricardo Rodriguez. It's Freuler. Reader is in a really good position out wide. Davids. Roberto Carlos. Now he's off and running. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Akanji. Alvedi. Sané. Decent hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. In for a header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played in by Sané. Tries to get it clear. Çalhanoğlu. Sané providing an... Oh, what a climb! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
And now they can clear their lines. Ricardo Rodriguez. And a shot! And he has kicked it out somehow!
Davids clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. He's in plenty of space here. He has found a way through. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Rida. Costa Curta. Iniesta. And it's Sané. Çalhanoğlu. Sané has it in a wide position. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Garcia has created one goal already.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Sané.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Iniesta, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Costa Curta. That's really well manoeuvred. Shot could be on. Cleared away. Corner number 3 coming up. And he's taking no chances there. Roberto Carlos. In with a header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
Alvedi. Sané. Barcelona still chasing a one-goal deficit here. And it's Iniesta. That's very neat. Roberto Carlos looking to run onto it. He rises! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Granit Xhaka. Oh, that's a key interception. You get a throw in.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.847 espectadores.
Roberto Carlos. It's an inviting looking ball, that. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Ricardo Rodriguez. He's in space and looking for options. And he's cleared it back out. Sané.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Sané. And he's certainly onside here. Cristiano Ronaldo! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Freuler. Real shot here! And yes, it's there! Barcelona are back in business. A momentary lapse exploited with glee. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Xhaka.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Roberto Carlos could move up a gear here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. Switzerland making another change here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Cristiano Ronaldo being hunted in packs.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Garcia. Now it's Sané. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Foot in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Iniesta.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, he's been caught napping. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting...
And it's Mbolo. Mbolo has got himself a free kick. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 3 será sustituido por el dorsal 1.
¡Rina!
Un cambio de jugadores.
Adams is there and he can get that clear. He's having a shot! Barcola. And it's Iniesta.
Habrá 4 minutos.
4 extra minutes added on. Granit Xhaka. No, that's been intercepted. Barcola.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. And that's too far for anyone.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Oh, great! Okafor! Oh, it's in! Late in the day, this could well be it! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could skip. And there goes the final whistle. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but Sentiment counts for nothing here, and... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And already we're underway here. Musiala. Oh, no joy this time. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and pace in recovery are both going to be critical. But I just feel he understands the art of defending better than most. No surprise, given his footballing education, of course.
OK, interesting. Bergkamp. He can run onto that. Balls over the line, and it is a corner. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Wirtz. Nice physical challenge. And it's Bergkamp. And he welcomes it. Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. Caught offside that time. It's a throw-in. Neither side yet able to find the net. Wirtz. Bergkamp. Oh, good-looking ball. Always onto this.
Germany really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Gross. Pavlovic. Oh, it's Van Basten. Mbappe. Foot in. Kimmich. And now they can clear their lines. And it's Iniesta. Musiala. Now Gnabry. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Kimmich. Gnabry. Hernandez. Iniesta is in a really good position out wide. And through to the goalkeeper. Wirtz. Mittelstadt. Gross. Wirtz. To Gross. Approaching the half-hour mark. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Van Basten. Oh, that's neat. Iniesta. Kimmich. That'll be a throw-in. Beckenbauer. Hernandez. Mbappe. Gross. That's a good ball out wide. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. There will be a throw-in. Kimmich. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Now it's Gnabry. Oh, well played, well played. Well, that's well seen too. And it's Gnabry. Now it's Kimmich. And that has left him in a heap. Quality ball. He's played him through. And he's straight offside. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Musiala! Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Musiala. Kimmich. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Here's the delivery. He's got the shot away! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Barcelona head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And we are back on the way.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Çalhanoğlu. Gross. Wirtz. To Havertz. Out to the right.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
And that has been cleared. And smartly reclaimed. Oh, it's Bergkamp. Can he spark a counter here? That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Çalhanoğlu still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Not the most accurate pass. Interesting ball. Oh, it's Van Basten. It's Van Basten!
The attendance for this match was
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Barcelona have their third corner. Rudiger with the clearance. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Gross. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Mittelstadt. To Havertz. Rudiger. Van Basten. He's had a hit! It's in!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile. The man pulling the strings.
Barcelona have Van Basten! And it's in! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Germany really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Barcelona, after 69 minutes, is number 10, Marco Van Basten.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Hernandez does want to stand firm and defend it. Barcelona have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Havertz. Wirtz. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Can he put it away? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Substitution for Germany, number
Barcelona
17.
get their fourth corner.
Coming on to replace him is number 21, Robin Gosens.
And it's going to be another one. They're up to 5 corners now. Musiala gets it away. Up for a header! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And another try! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Barcelona, after 78 minutes, is number 15, Dennis Bergkamp.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Terrific header! Now it's Bergkamp. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Gosens.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Barcelona are almost home and dry now. Played out towards the right wing. Çalhanoğlu. And that's too far for anyone. Pavlovic. Kimmich. To Gross. Time and again they are repelled. Well, that's beautifully weighted. It's Van Basten! He's scored! 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Musiala. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And here's Van Basten. Tar. And Pavlovic. Brandt. Brandt tries making a foray down the right. Brandt. Kimmich. To Gross. And that is as far as it goes. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here, the followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Oh, smashing header! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Poland finding themselves unexpectedly behind. That's a throw. Zalewski. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Iniesta. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Szymanski. Kivior. Roberto Carlos calmly anticipates. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Mbappe. Zielinski. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Kivior. Played out to the left flank. Zalewski. He was under real pressure there. Now it's Zielinski. For Piontek. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looking for the runner. And it's Iniesta. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's found a way through.
Poland really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Chance here to counter. And he's intervened well there. Piontek. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's got space. Zielinski! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Zielinski is offering a wry smile there.
Zielinski plays it short. Ball driven towards the far post. And it's lofted through here. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a little off target. Oh, good spread. Sané. And he's heaved it away. And claimed it back swiftly. There's the crossfield ball. And it's Roberto Carlos.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
And he's there to clear it. Yeah, he's fouled him there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Çalhanoğlu is eyeing up his options in the middle. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Oh, it's fallen kindly here! And he's there to get it away. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Piontek. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, it's Van Basten. That is great defence. Chance! Oh, taken with style! Two to the good! They have breathing space! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
And yes, it's him again. So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. That has been cut short. Çalhanoğlu finds himself offside. Poland have reclaimed it. Now it's Mbappe. He's away. Mbappe! And more and more and more. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Szymański works it forward. That's been cut out, well played.
3 minutos de descuento.
Oh, he's onto this. He's got away. Can he put it away? Loose ball now, and there's a... Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's a mighty effort. Just needed better contact. Zielinski. It's a pretty loose pass. He's looking to set free a runner. And the shot! No mistake! Irrepressible! Imperious! That's what makes him what he is!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win.
And the first half is done. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Barcelona have been more or less perfect, I would say. Their manager's all smiles, and he's got every reason to be.
Barcelona have been nothing short of awesome in the first 45 minutes. A truly memorable performance on all counts. And it has to be said, this match is well and truly already won. So we're just settling back into this second half. Szymański, and he's been shifted off it. And that is as far as they're going to go. Mbappe! And that's another good win of the ball. And it's played forward. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Barcelona
Couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Gets a good foot in there. Van Basten under intense pressure.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now. Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Costa Curta does well to stand firm and defend it. And it's Sané. Davids. Now it's Iniesta. Zielinski. Van Basten. Kivior gets a foot in here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got a... Has a goal! Szymanski. Zielinski, spread it left. Zalewski. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Poland can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Zielinski looking to run onto it. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, and he's through the middle. Zielinski. And he's had it nicked away. Sané. Oh, it's Van Basten. Over to the other side. In with the challenge. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good.
And the finish! Oh, they could be... And again! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Iniesta. It's Iniesta! You've got to be quick to recover this. Shapes to shoot! So there's going to be another change here. And that has been cleared. Poland have the chance to go the other way. Oh, terrible mistake. Frankowski. Van Bauten tries to clear, and he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, that's a key interception. Zalewski. Now Kivior. 5 minutes left on the clock. Frankowski. He's in plenty of space here. Cleared without hesitation.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Poland are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. So, time for a potential game-changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents. A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Up he goes! He scored! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
It's become a case of men against boys. Frankowski. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Nice bit of trickery. Engages and forces him off the ball. Iniesta. And it's Van Basten. Oh, that's well spotted. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Van Basten claiming the match ball here. He was the difference. So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway.
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Everybody standing for the national anthem of Croatia. So that's got things underway. Roberto Carlos. Can he latch on to this?
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Oh, shooting chance! Cleared away. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. Rodri with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, Çalhanoğlu might just have something spectacular in store for us here, Jim.
Well, he certainly does have his share of memorable goals.
Oh, yes, he scored one, of course, and it looks for the finish. Oh, nearly. Kovacic. There will be a throw-in. And here's Çalhanoğlu. Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vardiol. Kovacic. Şutalo. Kovacic. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
That's gone for a throw-in. Drilled in low. They want to be quick to recover this.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Şutalo. That's really well cleared. So it is still 0-0. Kovacic. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Sousa. Pasalic.
Footballing width usually identified.
Oh, what a climb! Goal! Croatia!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Croatia have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus.
And a header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Baturina. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. He rises! Another header, but again the same outcome.
Well, there's nothing wrong with the service. They've just been very wasteful in the air.
Modric.
Croatia clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Sousa. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he's quick to snatch it back. Van Belten. And it's Kovacic. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Rodri. Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Vardiol.
Livakovic with the clearance. Van Basten, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come. Vardiol.
Baturina. Pasalic. Baturina. Schneider.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Threads one in. He's picked his way through. Van Belten clears it away. Played it again. That's a decent clearance.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Juranovic. Šutalo. Pasalic. Oh, he's found support out wide. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I could see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Pasalic, now the finish! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Mbappe. Swung over. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, nice touch. Juranovic does really well to win the ball there. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. He's got full.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Here it comes. Tries a shot! Oh, that probably deserved better.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Corner number 2 then. Terrific header! Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Kovacic. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Sousa. Schneider. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a throw. Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Kramaric. And it's Pasalic. Roberto Carlos cuts it out. Neymar. Strong running down that left flank. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Up he goes! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down there.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Šutalo. And it's Modric. And it's Neymar. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Barcelona have their third corner. Livakovic trying to keep this in. So their fourth corner of the game. Big header! Now that was very necessary. Fiddles it through. That's going to go a long way. Croatia making another change here. Belletti. Balls out once more. And it's Van Bouten. And he's heaved it away. Bayer. Çalhanoğlu. Guardiol can get it clear. They're up to 5 corners now. Climbs up big! And that could have brought them level.
Van Bouten is looking pretty upset with himself. It should have been a leveller.
Juranovic. Now it's Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Piazza.
It's a good show of persistence, this. If they manage an equaliser, it'll be a great show.
Baturina. Moved on forwards. And now the breakaway. And it's Van Basten. Now it's Neymar.
Barcelona need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Çalhanoğlu. Schneider.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
He gets big! Hits it again, but still no joy.
How hard can it be to time a jump with the right contact? It's not that difficult, is it?
Oh, it seems as though someone has been forced to pull up lame here.
Yeah, and I hope for his sake that it's cramp, meaning it'll be a quicker fix.
Looks as though he's going to see if he can shake it off. Croatia clearly now in lead preservation mode. Kovacic. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
5 minutos de descuento.
Piazza. Kovacic. Baturina in acres of space out wide. He is just caressing the ball. Strokes it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Sosa picks it up out wide. It's a mighty effort! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
No luck with that dink over the top. And that is that. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle.